Okay, we're going to talk about AFS Experience again. So what made you come to the U.S. or even think about it in the first place?
Um, I don't know. I mean, like a lot of people in Suriname, when they hear about the USA, they get excited because they don't really know about how stuff is here. They just see them in the movies. So a lot of people get excited. I didn't really have a specific reason for coming here. It's just excitement and trying to learn the world that's out there.
And you competed for a scholarship to come.
Yeah, I 42 people competed and they chose 4 to come here. So three other ex 3 other exchange students are somewhere in the US, like I am from Suriname.
So you've been living in a family, and it's like, did you think it was going to be uncomfortable? Like, you're going to have somebody help you with your wash, and you're going to have to deal with food, and you're going to have to listen to the house rules and all that stuff. Was that weird?
No, not really. I mean, before I came here, a lot of exchange students that I've seen here didn't have a lot of training.
And
But I had a lot. I really had a lot. They
you had
taught
good
me.
preparation?
Yeah, they taught me what to expect here. So when I came here, it was just like normal.
It turned out the way you expected? Then?
Yeah, I mean, like when you're in Suriname, you have to be independent. So independence isn't a really big deal for me.
So what do you think about some of the students that don't do well on exchange?
I think it's sad because they're just missing out on a great year. I mean, if you just come here to, let's say, make trouble or something, you're gonna get sent home and maybe not even finish your year. So I say, come here, do your best, have a great 10 months, and don't screw it up.
And do you think your parents were like it was hard for them to let you go?
For my father, it was. Yeah, I think so. I don't really know why, but it was hard for him to send me here.
Do you think something bad was going to happen to you, or is he just...
Um, I'm pretty sure that he knew that nothing bad was gonna happen to me. Uh, but it's still like you're sending your children on like
a huge adventure?
on a huge adventure for 10 months without them coming home for 10 months, and you're gonna be worried. I mean, what parent wouldn't be worried about sending their children to the USA?
Right, exactly. So, what do you miss the most from your hometown?
I would say the weather.
Yeah.
I miss it so much. I miss the hot tropical weather there. Oh, just thinking about it warms me up.
No, this has been the pits, right?
Not that bad. I mean, if you dress warm, you could still be warm, but I've never experienced this cold before. So, I guess it's just getting used to, I think. That's my main priority right now. But I miss the weather really bad. Nothing else. And my friends.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
So, what do you think makes good host parents? Qualities.
I would say the ability to understand your exchange student. I mean, an exchange student isn't gonna be like a regular American kid. So I would say an exchange students, mostly English is their second language. So if they tell you something, don't like don't always trust the first impression that you get. Maybe you didn't really understand what they were saying. So I would say like the ability to understand what they're trying to tell you, and yeah,
Communicate.
and communicating with them a whole lot.
So, good host parents are flexible, have a lot of understanding.
yes, aren't too overprotective. I mean, of course, you made a commitment to the parents back home that you wouldn't let anything happen to their students, but it shouldn't be like a concentration camp or something.
No.
So, like, trusting your student, I would say,
We give you a lot of trust.
it's a big deal.
We turned the keys of the mansion over to you. Here,
I wouldn't
take care
say
of
that.
it.
Yeah. So yeah, I think trusting your student and yeah,
I don't know.
all those things.
Seemed easy for us to do with you, but I don't know. Trying to think of anything else that would be kind of interesting. How is it being away from the black culture, being with like a mixed family?
It's different. It's different, but it works. I don't really miss it that much. I mean, I miss it, but it's not bad. So, I could just, I could just live with Caucasians.
And you don't like
without-
sushi, so that's
I hate sushi.
Whoops.
Sushi is the worst ever.
poor Stan. Sorry, huh?
I mean, sushi is so bad.
Yeah,
Especially wasabi. That's the worst.
yeah. Well, is it nice when your host parents can like you just like you're a regular kid? I know you call us mom and dad. We asked you, well, what do you want to call us? You said, well, I don't think I want to call you by your names.
Yeah. I would say mom and dad are the best names to call your host parents, so you feel at home.
Yeah.
You can't say like Mr. or Mrs. or just their names. So I don't feel comfortable calling
Some people feel
grown-ups.
uncomfortable calling other people other than their parents mom and dad, though.
Really?
Well, I'm just saying it because it's true.
Oh, maybe I'm kind of used to it. You know, the black culture is always like my brother, my sister, so everyone's my family.
Yeah,
I don't feel bad about it, but I'm sure that some people do.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So it's pretty normal for me. But what's uncomfortable for me is calling grown-ups by their first name.
So that would be worse.
Yeah, I hate that. That's really uncomfortable. I think it's disrespectful.
Well, you guys are raised with a lot of respect in Suriname.
Yeah.
That's been a surprising thing to see how the kids are disrespectful here, right?
Yeah, that was a culture shock.
You're not allowed to do it, right?
Some people do it with their parents, just their parents. But that's just when it's like one-on-one with your mother or your father, but never when other people are around.
And
But never with someone you don't know, like a teacher or something.
and you've really enjoyed all the other exchange students here this year. You guys have all been pretty close and enjoyed each other a lot.
They're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They're awesome children. I mean, where would you find like people from all over the world who like having fun and understand you? So I've really enjoyed them.
Yeah, they've been great. Seems like this group has been very close.
Yeah, and we haven't had any like trouble. I would say
Nobody's been in bad trouble.
really good students this year.
Yeah.
I like to think I'm one of them.
Yes, you are.